not going to start actually during the national game. We'll let you listen in to the broadcast, but welcome in to this broadcast. It's the Texas Rangers. Dan, Kansas City Royals is game number 2. The Rangers lead the series 1-0. They won yesterday. If you didn't watch that game, be sure you check that one out. It was a 2-0 win for the Rangers over the Royals. If you can see the stats for the Royals there. Uh, it's pretty much a good, tightly contested game. There was only one error the Royals committed. No, Rangers didn't commit any errors. There was only one home run in the game by Corey Seager. That was his 5th on the season. His 12th RBI. But, sorry, correction, 3-0, not 2-0. 3-0 was the final score. The winning pitcher was Jacob deGrom. With that win, he improves to 1-0, 26.0 ERA with 34 strikeouts. Sorry, 26.0 innings pitched, excuse me. An ERA of 1.38. And then Noah Cameron, the loss. He falls to 1-1 with pitching 23. He's pitched 23.2 innings so far yet, 17 strikeouts, and a 3.80 ERA. They fall to 14-16 in spring training, and the Rangers improve to 11-15. We have one more spring train. We have one more spring training game today. Cole Reagans will get the start for the Royals. He is 2-2 with 23.1 innings pitched, 21 strikeouts, and 6.17 ERA. And then Nathan Eovaldi is the starter for the Rangers. He's 1-0, 19.0 innings pitched, 15 strikeouts, and a 0.0 ERA. Take a look at the Kansas League standings for the National League and the American League combined. We have Dodgers leading the Cactus League with 22-5 record for spring training, so they're going to go on to win the Cactus League championship. The Rangers being not at the bottom, but they're not at the top. They are second place is the Cubs 21-8 record, Athletics with a 20-9 record, Mariners with a 20-11 record, Padres with a 15-15 record, Angels with a 15-15 record, Diamondbacks 14-15 record, Rockies 14-16 record, Royals 14-16 record, the Rangers with 11-5 record, and then the Guardians with a 12-7 record, 11-17 record is Giants, White Sox with a 10-20 record, and then the Brewers with an 8-18 record, and the Reds with a 8-19 record. So that's the how the Kansas League rounds out. Reds are 0-1 night games. Brewers are 1-0 in night games. 3-2 for the White Sox tonight. Guardians are also 0-1 at night, and then 3-1 uh, during the day. Or sorry, 3-1 at night. Let's look at the Dodgers, who are 5-2. They have a better record during the day, 17-3 during the day, 12-2 on the road, 10-3 at home, 6-2 in division, and 8-2 in the last 10 games with a 5-game winning streak. So yeah, that's got this league standings. Let's look at the Grapefruit League. Mets lead that with 20-10 records, so they're going to win the Grapefruit League. And then Astros are in second, followed by the Yankees and the Red Sox. The Blue Jays, Twins, Nationals, Rays, Brewers, Braves, Pirates, Orioles, Phillies, Cardinals, Tigers, and Marlins. That's how the Grapefruit League runs out. Let's take a look at the some of the other games yesterday in the MLB. For spring train in the Grapefruit League, the Orioles lost to the Nationals 6-3. In the Grapefruit League, also the Blue Jays lost to the Rays 5-3. In the I think this is the didn't say the didn't say the location. I think the White Sox and Mariners are. I don't know if they're Kansas City. Also in Grapefruit League, the Astros beat the Cardinals 5-3, and then the Dodgers and beat the Angels in Kansas League 4-0, and then of course our game, Rangers 3, Royals nothing in Kansas League, and then the Athletics and Rockies 1-0 there in the Kansas League. I think Kansas League game. I'll still check. And then the Red Sox and the Pirates. I think that's a Grapefruit League 1 out of 3-2. Pirates win out the Red Sox, and the Cubs beat the Brewers 3-0, and then 5-2 Padres over Diamondbacks. That Cubs Brewers was the only other 3-0 win. We have 1-0. We had 1-0 game, 3-0 game, and a 4-0 game. But we didn't have a 2-0 game, so we skipped the 2. Went straight to the 3 and 4. No 5-0 win in any of the games yesterday. Today, however, there's not as many teams playing that spring training today. They've already wrapped up their spring training, so they're on an off day before they play their first game of the season. It'll be the Red Sox and Twins, then the Royals and Rangers, or that'll be right here on the YouTube Working channel in just a bit, and then the Braves and the Rays and the Braves. There'll be a good matchup there, and then we have the Guardians and Diamondbacks, Reds and Brewers, Yankees and Cubs, Tigers and Rockies, and Angels and Dodgers in the Battle of Los Angeles. And this one I know for sure is going to be from Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas, because that's where it was yesterday, and that's where it is in real life. The Rangers did win yesterday in real life. So let's advance, play. Rangers are going to be in their road alternate road jerseys with the home pants. They'll be in their red spring training ball camps. The Royals are in their alternate road as well, with the road pants and the light blue spring training ball camps. So they'll be from Globe Life Field in Arlington. It was, yeah, we had to change it from the actual spring training stadium. The roof is going to be closed today because it's a day game. It will be a little bit overcast there in Arlington, Texas, but it's on the show Texas. Alice Miniac or Miniac 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 Miniac. I don't know how that's how you say it. Okay. And then I gotta turn the pitch clock. I think the pitch clock is off. Let me go ahead and fix that before we get into this game. Where's the rules? User settings. Well, where is the No, that's not it. I want to turn on the I want to turn the It's coming through the control speaker, so we can have it coming through the main, but we're gonna have it coming through that because we want it. I do like the chevron. It kind of has arrows, so you know, kind of if where it's actually going to land. You want to get inside the strike zone, so it lands in the strike zone as close as you can. I'm trying to figure out where the pitch clock. Oh, there's pitch clock. Sorry, I didn't even see that there. In the rules. I don't know why it's turned off. Even though we don't really didn't really need it in those games, but just wanted to be. Now I have to reslot to stay in, but that's okay. Again, the rift is going to be closed. Overcast, like I said. Alright, we'll let you listen to the game. We'll be back at the end of the game to wrap up this game, plus show you the scores around the MLB and look ahead to the regular season on Thursday for the Rangers against the Phillies and opening day for the minor league on Friday, Thursday or Friday. I don't know. Some teams might be playing Friday, and some might be playing Thursday. I don't know who plays when if all the games are Thursday or Friday. Excuse me. Or there are any Thursday minor league games. I don't know. We'll find out at the same time you guys do. So we'll be listening to the broadcast. We'll be back at the end of the game to wrap things up, give you a post game breakdown of the action there, and let you listen to the call of the game from the broadcast crew. Let's give you the lineup first before we let you listen into that. So I said Nathan Eovaldi is pitching. Here is batting order, batting first, and at right field, Brandon Nemo batting second, and left field, Wyatt Langford batting third, and at shortstop on the hot streak, Corey Seager, and on the cold streak, batting fourth, designated hitter, John Peterson, batting fifth, also on a cold streak. First baseman Jake Burr batting sixth, and at batting sixth in the center field, Evan Carter batting seventh, and at third base, Michael Hillman, and batting eighth, and at second base, Josh Smith, and batting ninth, and at catcher, Kyle Hishioka, or something like that. I don't know. Still injured is Josh Young. He's still hurt. He's on the bench. He is on the bench with Danny Jansen, the catcher, Ziegler Duran, the second baseman, Sam Haggerty, the left fielder, Sebastian Walcott, the shortstop, Justin Focus, the second baseman, Alejandro Ozuna, left fielder, and needs backup. Another catcher in the sub place, Willie McLeaver, Cody Freeman, and then you got your pitchers, Jacob deGrom, who probably will wait a little bit to see him pitch again because he needs to rest up his energy bar as low. We got Nathan Eovaldi, who's pitching today. He's 87 overall. 87 overall. Oh, he's 87 overall. I will give you the his pitch list in a minute, but they have Mackenzie McCord, Their leader, and then Jacob Latz, Robert Garcia, Chris Martin, Cole Wynn, Cardin Volmer, Luis Cavero, Alexis Diaz, Jacob Jonas, Tyler Alexander, Kumar Rocker, Corey Bradford, Mark Church, Michael Ontes, Emmanuel Talio, David Davalio, Winston Cento, Leandro Lopez, and Jose Coriel is a really pitcher. Or actually, is the closer, of course. Nathan Uvalde, the starter, he's got a four-seam fastball, curveball, splitter, cutter, and sinker. With the splitter and sinker being his two best pitches. With the four-seam fastball second, third best pitch. The sinker is the best pitch with 83. With the velocity 93. Although he does use the splitter more than he does his best pitch. 31% used on the velocity of 87 miles per hour and a break of 85. Then we have break of 94 miles per hour, and then 23 four seam, and then 20 percent there, 69 on the cutter's 9 velocity, and then 75 on the curveball with a 53 break and 19% usage. 83 on the sinker, 93, 86 break, and a 7% usage. There's that, and then Cole Reagans, he's 2-2. We'll go over his pitch list in a minute. We'll listen. We'll show you that. I'm not going to tell you that, but
Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Texas Rangers.
lead us into the ball game. Back.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Texas Rangers.
And on the mound for Texas in this one, Nathan Eovaldi.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Michael Garcia leading things off and takes a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
In the air on the infield. Smith settles underneath it. One away. And here now, the lineup for the Royals.
The shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
There's the strike. 95 of that one.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
On the corner at the knees for a strike.
Splitter. Low inside.
Ground ball left side. In plenty of time to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's two out.
The first baseman, number 9, Vinny Pasquantino.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Low outside.
Swing and a bouncer. Smith throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Now the Rangers will get their first crack. We're scoreless. You're watching Rangers baseball on the show Texas. Back in Arlington, and on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Cole Reagans. What's the scouting report on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. The Rangers score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
In the air, right field, Waters under it. And there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Now it's Corey Seager. Seager matched a homer in his last game. That one the other way, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
1 out, runner at second. Jock Peterson stepping in for the Rangers. Out towards right center field. Waters drifts towards it. That's out number 2.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 21, Jake
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Swings through that one for strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. This one in the air, right field. Base hit! And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
The center fielder, number 32, Evan Carter.
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Foul ball there. Two on, 2 outs. Up the middle. Witt. They take the force out. They limit the damage here. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. We go on to inning number 2. This is Rangers baseball on the show, Texas. Back at Globe Life Field. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Salvador Perez.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Next offering is fouled back.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Curveball. Low outside.
Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Kyle Isbell.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. That one to first. Berger takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Jonathan India.
Jonathan India at the plate.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Splitter. Low middle.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Splitter. Low outside. Splitter. Low outside.
Ground ball right side. And foul ball.
Sinker. Low middle.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Drew Waters stands in. First pitch just misses.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And a big swing and a miss.
Curveball. Low middle.
Swings through that one.
Splitter.
India off of first with 2 away. Line drive, base hit right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So digging in, Cameron Meisner. Late swing, foul to the left.
Splitter. Low inside.
In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning.
Curveball. Low inside.
Two on, 2 outs. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1.
Splitter. Low outside.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And that's the 3rd out. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Back in Arlington, bottom of the second. Michael Helmer stepping in for the Rangers.
Helmet.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Josh Smith will hit next. Try, but it falls in. Base hit. Isbell fires it in, and it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
1st and 2nd, no outs. Kyle Higashioka getting ready to hit. Fouled off. He was late. Now the 0-1. Out towards right center field. Isbell on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered in this game.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
That one ripped. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Throw cut off. Now to the plate.
Right
and
there.
he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Man, you don't see that very often. Tried to score, tagging from third. It seemed like it was deep enough, but what a relay throw to the plate to just get the ball there in time to end the inning.
New inning getting started. So up now for Kansas City, Nick Lofton. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. Lofton getting the start at second, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020.
High outside.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
In the air, right field. Nimmo settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Royals, the third baseman, Michael.
So the
Garcia.
Royals batting order turns over. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. He's 0 for 1.
Four-seam fastball. Below middle.
Ground ball right side. Throws to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. First time up, he grounded to third.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Sinker. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Splitter. Low outside.
And the 0-2. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And that'll do it. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail here 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Wyatt Langford.
Langford.
And there's a foul ball. Swings through that. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Number 3.
Here's Jack Peterson. Fly to right his first time.
Peterson.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Got him. Inning over. Back at Globe Life Field as we go to the top of the fourth. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Fouled off left side.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Splitter. Low middle.
That one missed.
Damn.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
There's a swing and a drive. Langford ranging back. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 away.
Up next for the Royals, the center fielder, number 28, Kyle Isbell.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. Fought off foul. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris.
Splitter. Low outside.
And the 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Struck him out looking.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
And next is the designated hitter, Jonathan India.
Nope.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed.
Outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Right through there for a strike.
Sinker. Low outside.
To third, Hellman. Slings it across, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Royals leave 1, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back in Arlington, bottom 4, Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers.
Jake Berger.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled off. This ball's chopped on the ground. Garcia fires across the diamond. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, number 32.
Wow, Singy, StatCast tells us he fired an absolute bullet to first, and it needed to be a bullet.
Yeah, 87 miles per hour on a line boog, and that's some heat from across the diamond. Really close play at first, but the ball just beat him to the bag.
Up next for the Rangers, Evan Carter. He's 0 for 1. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The 0-1. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Rangers.
Here's the third baseman, Michael Hellman. Single to right in his first trip. Swing and a foul straight back. Slings to first in time.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Now it's going to be Josh Smith. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one in the air center field. Isbell settles under it. And that is the third out of the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 4. It's the Rangers 1 and the Royals nothing. You're watching Rangers baseball on the show Texas. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Drew Waters. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Royals, the left fielder, Cameron Meisner.
Cameron Meisner steps in for the Royals. 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Lofton swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Splitter, low outside.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Splitter, low middle. Four-seam fastball, high outside.
Here comes the 0-1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. But they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop third strike. And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. Yeah.
Splitter, low inside. Splitter, low inside.
Eovaldi checks the runner. Meisner dives back in safely.
Splitter, low inside.
2 on, 2 outs. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess.
Splitter, low outside.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. This is Rangers baseball on the show Texas. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. Ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Nimmo, the next to hit, takes ball one. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now the number 2 hitter, Wyatt Langford. That one ripped but foul. And now the 0-1. On the ground to third. Slinging it to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Seager stands in now. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Up the middle, Witt. Gets it to first. Out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-zip. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And now here is Vinny Pasquantino.
Vinny Pasquantino.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
First pitch swinging.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Low inside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Splitter. Middle outside.
0-2 now. Stays alive.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Cutter. High inside.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Splitter. Low outside. Splitter. Low inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Perez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Low middle.
Right through there for a strike.
Curveball. Low outside.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Kyle Isbell digs in now.
High middle. Splitter.
2 down, nobody
Low
on.
outside.
And we're the top half of the 6th. There's the strike.
Splitter. Low outside.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
2 down, nobody on. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Rangers baseball on the show, Texas. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Kohler.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The 0-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Now he steps out as time is granted. Ripped on the ground, a second. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Jake Burger stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 2. And a swing and a miss. Kohler, 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
In the air to left center. Meisner coming on. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full. It's the Rangers 2 and the Royals nothing. This is Rangers baseball on the show, Texas. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Carter Jensen.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Carter Jensen leading things off and takes a strike.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now here is Drew Waters. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And that one sliced foul. The Royals down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's another strikeout. 8 in a row. Unbelievable.
That was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly they with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Cameron Meisner now at the plate.
Cutter, low outside.
2 down, nobody on. And strike 2.
Curveball, low inside.
Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1.
Splitter, middle outside.
Got him. And that's 9 in a row. Nothing doing for the Royals. They trail things here 2-0.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Steven Cruz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Michael Hellman stepping in for the Rangers. And that one ripped into right. Diving, makes the grab. What a play. Next up for Texas, Josh Smith. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher, Kyle.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Texas, Kyle Higashioka. He's already homered here in this one. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Another homer, his 2nd home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Back to the top of the order now. Now, Brandon Nimmo. And that one fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, right side. Over to first. That's the 3rd out. Texas extends the lead with the solo shot. It's now 3-0. We go to the 8th, and to the plate for Kansas City, Nick Lofton.
High inside.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flatten it out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Swing and a miss. That is strike two. Next offering is outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Good job to fight that one off.
Splitter. Low outside.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else. Perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Mark Church into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. Michael Massey in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Got him. Two gone now.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
High middle.
Connor Kaiser stands in now and watches strike one.
High inside.
Clips the corner. No balls, two strikes.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. KC down in order. They trail in this one 3-0.
Now pitching for the
Back
Royals.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Number 63.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Tyler Tolbert now in the game as he takes over third.
Number 2, Tyler Tolbert.
Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. 0 for 3 in this one.
Langford.
And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Corey Seager, 1 for 3. Swings through that one out in front that time. This one in the air center field. Isbell in and to his right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Josh.
So now with one away and a man at second. Now here's the Rangers DH, Jock Peterson. Now there's a bullet down the line. Here's your 1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Man at second. Tapped out in front of the plate. And that one handled. Fires to first in time.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman.
Next to hit, Jake Berger. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. In to score is the runner from third. It's 4-0. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit. So runner at second, 2 down. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Line drive, base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Up next for the Rangers,
Michael Hellman, the next to hit.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Ball, that's outside.
Two on, 2 outs. High fly ball, right field. Waters under it. That is the inning. Rangers get 1 on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Royals. And it'll get started with a pinch hitter, Dyrone Blanco.
And they've got a lot of work to do, but it's going to have to start with him at the plate.
Dyrone Blanco leading things off and takes a strike.
Slider. Low outside.
Church. In his rookie season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Catcher challenge will take another look. So the call stands. So that removes their last challenge.
Slider. Low outside.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Seam fastball. High inside.
Set down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Blanco thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Struck him out without a swing. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. And first offering is fouled off.
Slider.
1 down, base is empty here in the ninth. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Way high.
Too high. Ball.
Slider. Low outside.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Slider.
The Royals
Middle
down
outside.
by 4 here at the top of the ninth.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Got him swinging. Royals down to their final out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment to get back on track. His team needs him.
Jack Caglione in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
High inside.
That's ball 2.
Circle change. Low middle.
And a foul ball.
Circle change. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. That
Nope.
one misses.
That's inside.
And the count is 3-1.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And there's ball
Nope.
4.
Ball 4.
Up next for the Royals, the designated hitter, Carter.
Pinch hitter coming on, Lane Thomas. The runner on first with 2 gone for him.
Thomas.
Slider. Low middle.
Lane Thomas in the box now. No balls and a strike. Thomas wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their
Middle
challenges.
inside.
The 1-0. And
That's
there's
a
a ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Slider.
Caglione
Middle
off of
inside.
first with 2 away. Foul tip straight back. And that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
This could end it. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, one of the toughest things for a guy coming to close out a ball game is to pitch, go sit down, come back out, and be effective to get the save. Well, he did exactly that today. He got 5 outs instead of the usual 3 to secure the W for his guys.
All right, we are back here with the Rangers getting the win
Well, one of the
4-0
toughest things for a guy
from Globe
coming
Life
to
Field
close out a
in
ball
Arlington,
game is to
Texas,
pitch, go
against
sit
the
down, come back
Kansas
out,
City
and
Royals.
be
That was their
effective to get the
final
save. Well, he
spring
did
training
exactly
game
that
before
today. He got 5
they
outs
head
instead
to
of the usual 3
Philadelphia
to
on
secure
Thursday
the
to
W
take
for
on
his
the
guys.
Phillies for the season opener. But the home opener doesn't come until a week from Friday against the Reds. So they'll be on the road for a 3-game series Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday with a Friday off day, just in case weather were to get funky for the game on Thursday. Then they would have Friday as a day that they could make that up if they need to, and tackle their catches. You see that was the play of the game. But yeah, it'll be a Thursday, then off Friday, then Saturday, then Sunday, close out the series against the Phillies in a 3-game series. Then they'll play the Baltimore Orioles in a 3-game series Monday, March 30th, again March 31st, and then they'll begin April with to close out the series against Baltimore, have an off day Thursday before they head back to Arlington again to take on the Reds for a 3-game series, then Seattle for a 3-game. Then it'll be a 3-game against Seattle Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, off day on Thursday. Then they'll play Saturday on the road in Los Angeles against Dodgers. Then it's against the Athletics for their first 4-game series of the season. That'll be in Sacramento. Sacramento will be then Sacramento will be playing on the road that week. And then they'll head just up the road to Seattle. And then they'll be off on Monday. Then they'll play Pittsburgh for a 3-game series. Then the Athletics for another 3-game series, but this time they host the Athletics. Then they'll play the Yankees. For a 3-game series, and then starting in May, they'll play the Tigers, then the Yankees again, the Cubs, the Diamondbacks, Astros, in a battle of the Texas teams. Then they'll play the Rockies, Angels, then they'll hit in with Houston, and then Kansas City for the first time in the regular season. They'll play Kansas City for the first time in the regular season. End of May, it's a 3-game series, so they'll play one more than they did in the exhibition spring training matchup series, their first series test. Then they'll start off with Cleveland. To start off, St. Louis to start off June. And then it'll be Cleveland, and then Kansas City again, but this time at KC. And then they'll go to Boston, then host Minnesota, and then the Padres, and then close out with Miami, Toronto, and Cleveland in the month of June. They start off with that final game against Cleveland July 1st, and then for the July weekend, they'll play the Tigers. And then the Angels, and then Astros. There'll be All-Star break, and then there'll be the Braves, then the White Sox, then the Mariners, and then the Rays at Tampa, and then technically in St. Petersburg, but then they'll host Houston. That'll be the final day of July, and then the first 2 days August before they head back home to Arlington to take on the San Francisco Giants with an off day in there, and then they'll play Baltimore, and then the Angels, then on to Sacramento again, this time a 3-game series, and then they'll play Washington for 3 games, the Angels for 3 games, and then the White Sox for 3, Brewers for 3, then they'll play the Athletics for 3 games. One at the last day of August and the first day of September. Then they'll play the Rays, 4-game series there, 3-game series against the Mariners, and then at Arizona, and then Boston, and then Toronto, and then the New York Mets, and then the Indians in Minnesota. So that's the schedule, what it looks like for the Rangers for the season. Our next broadcast, like I said, won't be until Thursday for the Rangers. That'll be against the Philadelphia Phillies in Philly. We'll have a non-Rangers ball game tomorrow. We will talk about that in just a bit. But let's wrap up this post-game. Church gets the save in 2 innings. He pitched even in the middle of the 8th inning, got the save. Pitched 7 in .1. Nathan Eovaldi gets the win. He pitched 7.1 innings pitched. He had 4 hits, 12 strikeouts, no walks, and no earned runs. That was he was also the player of the game. We had the player of the game you saw was that diving catch. Eovaldi is the player of the game today. And then also notable for Texas Higashioka, Brand Nemo, Burger, and White Langford. White Langford 1 for 4, a double and a run. Jake Burger 2 for 4, double and an RBI. Brandon Nimmo 1 for 4, home run, RBI, and a run. And then Kyle Hashigota 2 for 3, 2 home runs, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs. Cole Reagans gets a loss. He had 5 innings pitched, 7 hits, 3 strikeouts, no walks, and 2 earned runs. Vinny Pasquale, also notable player for the Royals, along with Jonathan India, who was 2 for 1. Vinny Pasquantino was Pasquantino 1 for 3 and a double. Jonathan India 1 for 2. Lane Thomas 0 for 1, and Karen Miser 1 for 3 in 1 strikeout. The runs for the 4 runs for the Rangers were kind of spread out there. They had 1 run in the first inning, but did not have another run until the 5th inning. Then they didn't have another run until the 7th inning, and then they repeated themselves in the 8th inning, and that would be the final run of the ball game that would clinch them the win. They would get a shutout in this one. They shut out the Royals in the game yesterday as well, so they are back-to-back games with a shutout. Last 2 games getting a shutout. So, and then they had 11 hits in 1 error for the Royals. It was 0 runs, 4 hits. No errors, excuse me, for the Rangers. The only error was when was the only error box score? Let's look at the game log and see when the only error was. The only error was when? Oh yeah, it was on the Rangers, and that was the mishap on the 3rd strike. That was the only error the Rangers had. So they had 4 hits, 4 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error. The Royals 0 runs, 4 hits, and 0 errors. They had 4, 5. 5 runners left on base for the Rangers. They had 2, 4, 4, 5. 6, 7. 7. 7 runners left on base for the Rangers. The umpires were Daryl Parker, Matthew Ross, Dave Lawrence, and Ricky Holiday. Home plate umpire Daryl Parker, first base umpire Matthew Ross, second base umpire David Lawrence, and third base umpire Ricky Holiday. First pitches was, well, if I was like 3 or 4 something, 4 something here. The attendance was 88% capacity, 35,283, 73 degrees and overcast, no wind, roof was closed. The 4 runs. I said one was in the first inning. That was a home run, 415 feet by Brandon Nimmo. Then they didn't score again until the 5th inning. Which was a Hashimoto home run, 452 feet. Nimmo, who hit the home run in the first inning, struck out, so he went 1 for 1 at this point. Then they didn't after the 5th inning, they didn't have one until the 7th inning. The 7th inning, it was another home run. Hashimoto hit his second home run, this time with 398, so he had 2 home runs so far in this ball game. And then the final run was in the 8th inning, and that was a double by Jake Berger, doubled to right. Wyatt Langford would score there. That would be the only run the Rangers would score today that was not on a home run. 3 of the 4 runs were scored via a home run, solo shot home run. So that was exciting. It's an exciting game for the Rangers against the Royals in this final spring training exhibition series from Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. They won 3-0 yesterday. Now when they win one more run than that they scored. They had one more run than that than if they had scored one more run than they did yesterday in the 3-0 win. They win 4-0. Again, the final score in this one. This one was a afternoon game. That yesterday's game was supposed to be a night game. So under the closed roof today, open roof yesterday. Because daytime closed to the roof due to that. Let's look at the MLB games. The rest of the MLB. Let me advance, and then I will tell you those in a minute. Spring training has come to an end, by the way. Let's take a look at the No, I don't want to advance the regular season. Yeah, I want to see the 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 other scores from around MLB from spring training. Oh, I want to see the Okay, well, we'll just do it this way. All right. This was the 24th. Okay. So the Rays lose to the Braves, or sorry, the Braves lose to the Rays 10-4. The final score there. Marlins were off. Mets were off. Phillies were off. Nationals were off. Cubs lost 2-1 to the Yankees. The Reds beat the Brewers 5-2. And the Diamondbacks won 3-1 over the Guardians. And then the Rockies beat the Tigers 5-0. Angels beat the Dodgers 5-4, the final score there. Is that it? Minnesota beat... Boston beat Minnesota 6-4, the final score there. And again, like I said, the Yankees beat the Cubs 2-1. The Braves beat the Rays... Or the Rays beat the Braves 10-4. And so the Guardians beat... the Diamondbacks beat the Guardians 3-1. The Rockies lose to the Tigers 5-0, the final score there. And again, the final score, Kansas City losing it to the Rangers. Rangers win it 4-0 after they lost yesterday 3-0. They lost 2 straight shutout games. Their first, the last shutout prior to the one yesterday was that one that we didn't play. It was simulated, and that was the one against the Dodgers. So yeah, there you have it. Those are the scores from. If I missed any, I do apologize. But all right, so let's take a look at the ball games on opening day. So it'll be the Giants and the Rangers. That'll be tomorrow. On Wednesday. Let's go over the organization. Oops. Let's go over the minor league games for no AAA games will be on tomorrow, as well as no AA games next. AAA games will be on Friday, which we will get to those on Friday. So that'll do it. Again, the final score: Texas Rangers 4, the Kansas City Royals nothing in this ball game. We'll have another broadcast tomorrow. It'll be the Giants of San Francisco taking on the Yankees. Until next time, keep on your turn. We'll see you on the next video.